Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. I sat there and tried to can Jerusalem artichokes. You might know them as sun chokes, but I grew up knowing them as Jerusalem artichokes. You can them. You don't add any water to it, and I pressure canned it for 35 minutes for a pint jar. Now, you'll notice that when you go to eat them, that it's the skins are tough, but the inside is moist. So if you want, you can sit there and take these, run them through a sieve, and smash out the inside and leave the skin behind. And you could add that to mashed potatoes if you want in this way, because Jerusalem artichokes are high in insulin, which people need who are diabetic. This is a natural food that's very, very high in it. Tastes like potatoes too. And if you sit there and eat them raw, you'll taste a slight insulin taste to them. Literally, they are. Now, I wanted to know, could I dehydrate these? Because somebody said you cannot can them, you cannot dehydrate them, you got to eat them right away, you can't do anything with them. Well, I dehydrated mine, and I'm going to put this through my herb blender and make it into a powder. So I can add it to mash. If I'm making pasta, I can add a tablespoon or two into the flour mixture. I don't think it'll affect it in any way. I can sit there and put it in cream sauces and gravies and stuff as well. So you can use them. I wouldn't recommend eating them like this, okay? Because they are a little mushy and the skin is a little tough, but you can can them with the skin. Now, how do you clean these things when you dig them up? You sit there and you get a scrub brush and you scrub them like the dickens. Now, they're little knobs. They can be real big like this. They can look like this, or they can look like this. Okay, very small. They come in all sizes. If they're real knobby and you can't get between an area, break the knob off. That's all, and scrub. So I scrubbed all of them. I still got a big bowl over here that I've got to work with. And let's see, what else do you need to know about them? You don't have to add any water to them. The water will come out. I wouldn't throw out the gelatin that you see at the bottom here. Use it as well, because all of this that you see right here is insulin. Okay? And if you're not a diabetic, they're still a great vegetable to eat. I like them raw. I shredded these. I did not cut them thin sliced. I actually shredded these and then put them out on the dehydrator. I dehydrated at 122 for 12 hours. I wanted to make sure they were thoroughly dehydrated. So that's how I did it, and I got them canned, and so we will be definitely beginning. I've got a lot more to do. So listen, you take care, but I wanted to bring some information that yes, you can can these, though I wouldn't eat them from the can and heat them up like this. I'd run it through a sieve, or you could just peel the skin off. That's how easy. I'll show you. One jar didn't seal, so I'm not concerned about it. It's in the refrigerator, but I'll show you. See, here is the skin, and it's canned. You want to take it off the skin, and you could add that to your mashed potatoes. Simple little thing like that. That's how easy they are to skin. Okay? That's why I said put it through a sieve. The skin will stay on one side, and you'll get the flavor and stuff of this on the other. They're a bit bland. I didn't add any seasonings. But anyway, you can them, and you can dehydrate them. And if you don't like the peelings, you can. Well, I wouldn't peel them till after you know, because they're difficult. But if you want to try peeling them, you can. I never do. I usually, if I'm going to serve them fresh, I'll cut them in the sizes that I want. I also made sure I cut these in small sizes to get them into the jars. And I just sit there and I boil them in a little bit of water, and then I sit there and add some salt and pepper and butter, and that's how we like them. But I don't throw the water out because I know these things are full of insulin. So I'll take that water and I'll use to cook with it. So as you can see, there's different ways of working with it. But you can work with this, so it can be canned and it can be dehydrated, and then blend it into a powder. So I'll repeat it one more time. I pressure canned for 35 minutes. My area, it was 10 pounds PSIs. And to dehydrate them, I did it at 122 for 12 hours. Okay? So listen, take care. Bye-bye.